Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Speak to Impress. I am Kavita and today we have Vedavihar with us who got recommended in his very first attempt. So let's ask his journey and his struggles throughout. How did he prepare? First of all, Vedavihar, tell me, how are you feeling? You got recommended in very first attempt. How are you feeling?
Actually, I was feeling when when I had come to know that I was recommended, I felt very happy because since I had studied in Sainik school, like from a very childhood, I was like imparted with like seniors and teachers. Everybody used to talk about NDA and all, and
Yes.
also we gone to NDA once as a tour, as an educational tour.
Okay.
So that then I was very much like my before I was committed, but then I was like totally like yeah, jana hai to NDA mein hi jana, and that
Uh,
was my mindset kind of thing.
mhm.
So uh, the first time I had given the written for NDA 148 NDA 148 course,
Okay.
but I kind of I kind of like did not qualify. There is not
All
any
right.
kind
All
of.
right. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I did not qualify the exam, and in NDA 149, I prepared hard and I done it.
All right.
So it's like I'm feeling very much happy, and I like
Definitely, it's
what
a
else I could
proud
say?
moment. It's a proud moment for you and your family, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, wait, Bihar, tell us how was your first day when you went for the SSB because you were a fresher. How were you feeling and how did you cope up with all the things?
I mean, like even though I was fresher, I had been to some coaching centers like APA and all,
Yes.
because of which I did not feel so much of pressure. But yes, since it
Okay.
was my first SSB, I was feeling kind of यार क्या
A
होगा
bit
कैसे
nervous.
होगा and all. A bit nervous, and after seeing people there, I was recommended from 3 FSP Gandhinagar. Though Air Force,
Okay.
the NCOs and all, they were very much, though they were strict, they were very much polite, man. So I
Okay.
think it kind of helped me calm my nerves down and also do well.
All right. And how was the OIR? Do you feel that OIR is important for screening process or you feel that it is just the PPDT and GD? Because so many candidates have got this mindset that OIR has no importance. All I have to give my best is in PPDT and GD. What do you think about OIR?
Well, it's nothing like that. Each and every test is important, ma'am, because
Hmm.
people tell that OR also has a part to play in your screening.
Yes.
Though the role might be less, but it plays an important role,
Hmm.
because it is said when SSRs have to select SSRs have to screen in some people who are a bit kind of like a in the borderline situation, or a bit confusing situation. They refer to their what do we say, OR
OIR.
results and all.
All right.
So I I think it is important, because we don't know who would be in the borderline, who would be the most
Exactly.
performing candidate.
So true. So true. All right. And what about the psych test? How did you perform in that? You completed all WET, all SRTs, or what was the situation like?
Ma'am, coming to psych test, like psych test is mostly laborious work. If we compare with
Yes, I
everything
agree.
else, almost we had to keep on writing for 2 hours. Like I
Yes.
always dreaded this test, but then it was also kind of my strong suit, because I'm good with English, kind of good with English. So
Okay.
I used to write. Then if coming to my performance in SSB, I did well. I written all the TAT tests, and I also completed all my WAT. Coming to SRT, I completed 45 situations, and then SDT also I was able to write what I had practiced and what I had prepared before.
All right. All right. That's great. You feel that handwriting is important?
My, my handwriting is one of the one not too good, so
Okay.
I cannot. I might not be able to comment on this topic.
All right. So, somewhere from your answer, I can predict that handwriting is not that important. It is the quality that you put in your paper. It is not the
Yes, ma'am.
handwriting, but
It's
the
a quality.
quality of words that you put in. All right, all
Yes,
right.
ma'am. But that does not mean a person becomes too much reckless about his handwriting.
Yes,
It should
yes,
be at
yes.
least legible and should be able to be. It should be able to understood by others.
Yes, so true, so true. And what about your interview? How long did it go? And what was the trickiest question the interviewing officer asked you?
Coming to my interview, ma'am, I think it took place for 40 minutes or so, and to one of
Okay,
the trickiest questions, like he had asked about my brother. He was asking about my family, and in between, suddenly he started asking me like, "What is it that you share with your brother?"
okay,
And I answered, "Sir, I share mostly everything." So he had emphasized on the phrase mostly, and the interviewer had said, "So you are telling mostly, then what is it that you do not share?"
okay.
Well, no, I was kind of taken back because I did not think he would be asking questions like that.
Yeah,
But then I had answered him very much honestly. I told, sir, if I had some issues with girlfriend or something, anything else like that, I would
okay.
generally not consider talking with about them to him.
So as
So then
with
the interview,
uh,
yes, maybe you
so
ask.
so with as you mentioned the word girlfriend, generally I have seen interviewing officers asking about girlfriend or boyfriend a lot. Did they also ask you this question because you mentioned the word also?
Yes. Then again, like he had then as you told me, he had asked, then do you have a girlfriend? So I was like, no, sir, I don't have any.
Okay.
So he was like, then what is the problem? Sir, I told, sir, that's what, sir. If I had one, I would not be discussing much any issues about that with him. Then the interviewer had said,
Okay.
then does your brother speak everything with you? I told, yes, sir. Then when he does not have any problem, what is the problem with you speaking?
Okay, okay. So he was drilling you a
Like,
lot. Huh?
yes, ma'am.
All right. And what did you ask him? Because at end of the interview, we
Uh,
get the
yes, ma'am.
opportunity
He
to ask
asked.
him anything. What did you ask?
Ma'am, during interview also, he had asked me like he had got to know that I was from Sainik school and all.
Hmm.
Like I think he also knew about something about Sainik schools and all. So like in the end, I asked him, sir, I've seen life of an officer in Sainik school, like how
Yes.
what are the works they do and all, and
Yeah.
in regiments and bases, how is the life of an officer?
Yes, yes. What was his answer?
He had replied with a simple good. If you get the opportunity,
Yeah.
if you get the opportunity to serve, you will see it yourself.
All right, all right. So, Ved, also share one of the memorable experiences that you have brought from your SSP. Because SSP is all about memories, it gives us
Yes, ma'am.
lifetime memories. What is the
Yes.
incident or experience that you feel you'll cherish throughout your life?
Like there were many incidents, ma'am. Like some of my SSB mates were like so much in Josh over like the we tell right high Josh candidates and all. Like they were kind of that every anything the NCO or anyone if some officer or anybody announces or gives us some instruction, there are people who are like just start shouting yes sir and all, like at
Yeah.
the top of their voices. These were kind of some funny and during SSB things were mostly normal, but once after getting recommended, there was I recommend as I told, I had got recommended from Gandhinagar board. We do not get a chance to stay at the board later, ma'am, because there is no CPSS center there and
Hmm.
medicals also. So we got to go to medicals to attend CPSS. We had to go to Mysore, and to attend medicals, we had to come to Bangalore.
Okay.
Now in Mysore, when we had reported there for CPSS the next day, the 22nd August batch people got recommended. So
Okay. You also
we had
got
went.
recommended in CPSS.
No, ma'am, I did not clear CPSS.
All right, all right.
So we had spoken and congratulated them, the Mysore batch recommended cadets, and then During night we were not getting sleep. All of us were speaking and talking within the people who got recommended from Gandhinagar. We were speaking, and suddenly we got an idea to go and see what others were doing.
Mm-hmm.
We went there. We went to their room. We saw they were sleeping. So we kind of thought to do a prank. Like we uh, we covered ourselves in bed sheets and we started. We went into their rooms,
अच्छा.
shouting and all. Kind of like how like we wanted to
डराने के लिए.
डराने के लिए गए थे. But then for first 5 to 10 seconds they were quiet. Then they've understood what was happening. तो
अच्छा.
वो लोग फिर अब तकिया फेंक रहे थे हम लोग के ऊपर. ऐसे
Okay.
ऐसा बात.
And what about your GTO memories? GTO is the most fun part in SSB और GTO में तो बहुत सारी memories होती है, बहुत सारी funny चीजें होती हैं.
Yes, ma'am.
Anything you would like to share with us?
Like there was not much within our group. Mostly, everything went smooth. But there
Okay.
was one particular candidate, ma'am, from the other group. Those candidates had shared with me.
Mhm.
Like there would be blue and red, right, ma'am. Where only these blocks would be there, right? Where only person could stand. Where nothing, we could keep nothing and all. The
Yeah.
color rule.
Yes, yes, yes.
So the GTO had it seems the GTO had explained everything and said they started doing the PGT, and
Uh-huh.
they were hit with a block, like they were not getting any idea forward. So there was this one particular person who thought very seriously, and then suddenly he came up, he shouted, "Gentlemen, I have a very great idea. Let me share." He had went there, he stood on the blue line, he kept
Okay.
the patta on his legs, and he told, "Gentlemen, my shoes are white, so I think we could walk from here."
Oh
And
my
he
god.
kept, that's what he had done.
I want this for the very first time. Oh my god. This is really funny.
And also,
And then what
there
did
was,
GTO say to it? GTO didn't say anything to him.
I did not ask much, ma'am. I was in round of laughter, and then it suddenly went off that like that.
And this is really funny.
And there was one incident. In indoor tasks were over, and the G2 had asked us all to fall in outside. The
Yeah.
NCOs and others were they made us stand outside, and they went aside. So we were standing and we were like excited and talking about the outdoor tasks and all.
Mm-hmm.
I think there were almost 3 to 4 groups had GTO on the same day. So we were standing group wise differently. We were all speaking and all. So there was this one person. I don't know what happened to him. He was like, oh, "Cadets, please keep quiet, यार. GTO उधर से देख रहा है. GTO सबको मार देगा."
And GTO was
And all
listening to
like
him.
uh, no, GTO sir was not there. I don't
Okay.
know. I think they were inside or so. They
Okay.
still had not come to us. And this person, we were, ma'am, when people fall in and all, we know, right? The people speak and share their experiences and all.
Mm-hmm.
So this person, he thought being in discipline, we had to be in discipline, and yes, of course, he was correct, but he was not like
He was
strict about it. He
overdoing
was
it.
telling, he was overdoing it. Like he was telling, "Yeah, please be quiet. GTO sir will see, and he will punish us all." Like he was really scared, I guess. He
Yeah.
started shouting. He started naming individuals like chest number
Uh-huh.
so and so. Please keep quiet. Please don't speak. And Gito sir will see. He will catch us. He will catch hold of us. We will be in grave problem and all like that. He was shouting.
All right.
Like these are some of the things that happened in GTO.
And these are the memories actually. We all have got such memories from our SSB.
Yes, ma'am.
And what was your GOIR slogan? GOR slogan, what was it?
Ma'am, in Air Force Board, GOR does not happen, and for us it did not happen, ma'am.
But I have
Mostly
heard,
GOR does not take place.
okay,
Mostly it does not take place.
mostly in your SSB it wasn't there.
No, ma'am.
All right, all right, all right. That's great. And what about your conference?
My conference it took place for around 30 to 40 seconds.
Hmm.
Like sir, I went in. I had wished them all Jai Hind, and they had asked me to sit down. I sat
Okay,
down there. The sir who was on duty most of the time, he had asked me like, Vedavihar, how was your stay?
okay,
How was the food here and all? And then he had asked me where did you get training for this SSB and all.
all right.
First, I did not get the I did not get it. I did not get the question. I thought it differently, and I think I had said it. And now I'm not getting what I had said, but I said something different.
Okay.
Then sir, then sir I told like, how did you prepare for SSB? Yes, sir had asked this question. How did you prepare for SSB? I had said, sir, I had prepared very well, and I put in a lot of hard work. Like then he had asked, no, not that. I am asking you, from where did you prepare? Oh, then
Yeah.
I got it, sir. I've been to Appa Nagpur,
Okay.
and from there I had prepared. And he had told, okay, gentlemen, that's it. Thank you. You may leave.
All right, that's nice. And how are you feeling? Because as you told that you got recommended in very first attempt. So,
Yes, ma'am.
after getting our chest number called, we have got a very amazing feeling. The sparkles are
Yes,
there. Suddenly, it feels like we get goosebumps. We get numb. सुन हो
yes,
जाते हैं
ma'am.
2-4 सेकंड के लिए तो जब चेस्ट नंबर बोला जाता है. How was your feeling?
They started, my chess number was 28, 28.
Yeah.
They started announcing chess numbers. And
Okay.
there was the first chess number, not first, in when they would announce in sequence, right?
Yeah.
So they announced 20 at one point.
Mhm.
When they told 20, I was like, my heart was racing a lot, because mine was 28. And then there's again told 25. Again it was this time I was very much, what shall I tell, I was very much nervous, and I
Yeah.
was hoping I get recommended and all.
Mm.
Then they told 28. I was like, totally stuck. दिमाग सटक गया था मेरा. I was not getting anything.
Oh,
Then the person next to me told, भाई recommend हो गया. He
भाई तेरा ही
मेरे
है.
को ऐसे, हाँ. Then I told, जा रहा हूँ करके. I went up to the
Okay.
stage.
हाँ, तो ऐसा इमोशनल मोमेंट हुआ होगा बहुत कि पहले अटेम्प्ट में ही हो गया.
Yes, इमोशनल तो था, लेकिन कुछ ऐसा हुआ था. I was not able to stop my happiness and all. I was laughing all the way to the stage. Even
हाँ.
after going there, there was one buddy of mine. He, I used, I spoke, I got you, like I talked to him during SSP only, but he became very good friend of mine. उसको भी देखा भाई, congratulations ऐसे we exchange nice days. And
हाँ.
then I stood there laughing.
Okay.
Like, I was grinning a lot.
All right, that's good. That's good. And who did you call first after your recommendation to inform about it?
But they did not allow us phones. They were announced results.
Okay.
They were announced result. No, ma'am. They were announced results at uh, 2 o'clock. I guess. From then
Hmm.
until 7:30, they've asked us to stay behind and start filling forms.
Ah, yes, yes, yes.
So we were like getting more and more impatient. Sir, phone करने दीजिए. Sir,
Yes,
phone करने दीजिए.
yes.
Then slowly at 7:30, when I had seen there were already 8 to 10 missed calls.
Okay.
So first I had answered my dad's call. I had told him, yes, I got recommended. Like he was like, kya hua? Like he did not understand much. Then I told, I got selected. Okay, he was happy. So
Yeah.
he told, okay, then what is your plan ahead? He told कि पापा पहले कॉल बहुत सारे हैं, कॉल बात करेंगे, उसके बाद मैं आपको कॉल करता हूँ. And then I had called my mom. I had spoken to her.
Mhm.
Then there were my teachers, my friends, and all who had called. I spoken to them.
Okay. And
That's how it went.
all right, that's amazing. And which academy are you going to join?
Ma'am, after the merit list was out, and from now, since the merit list is out, there is this confusion. Will I be getting NDA or INA?
All right. So either NDA or INA. What is
Yes,
your
ma'am.
first preference?
My preference is NDA, man.
NDA. Okay, okay. So you'll get
Yes,
NDA
ma'am.
only because I have heard that जो preference होता है वही मिल जाता है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
All
Yes, ma'am.
right.
Like
Uh,
the preferences were different for us in NDA form. The preferences were like army. The preferences that they would give are army, navy, air force, and naval academy. So I given preferences for each every force, man. Like first preference for air force, then for navy, then for naval academy, and then army.
okay, okay, okay.
That's how I'd give it.
Achha. All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
Got it. I got it now. I got it.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. So thank you very much, Ved. And final words that you would like to tell the aspirants watching you.
Ma'am, if I would like to speak, if I would like to tell something to all the aspirants out there, it's see, guys. Mostly, what happens is people get hyped and they get very much tensed about SSB and all. See, SSB is kind of your your personality test. To be, if you get to the very deep, if you analyze it and do go very deep, it is mostly your personality test. So don't get all hyped up and don't start following others' advices.
Yes.
Like each person has got his own personality, and each one
Yes.
has got his own idea, has got an idea about himself.
Psychology.
So yes, ma'am. So I've seen many people like uh, say, they start asking me, भैया आप recommend हुए हो तो आप मेरे कैसे करना चाहिए मेरे को recommend होने के लिए.
Mhm.
वो ऐसा नहीं है guys. Like it is about you, how you would cope with those situations.
Yes.
You getting trained and you getting acclimatized to that those situations are okay, but then don't ask other people for for their solutions, because
Yes.
their solutions might be fit for them but not you.
Yes. That's true. That's true.
and
Because
and
I am,
when
huh,
yes, ma'am, you speak.
after you.
And uh, whenever some person tells भाई ऐसे करो तेरा पक्का recommendation है, it is nothing like that. it
Yes.
it is about
That's
as I've already told, it is about what you are.
yes.
उसका
So
कहने से कुछ नहीं होने वाला.
that's absolutely true. So somewhere you believe that you need to be yourself and
Yes, ma'am.
just give your best and you'll be making it through, no? And
Yes, ma'am.
I am also asked such questions quite often कि दीदी टैट की ये स्टोरी कैसे लिखे वो स्टोरी कैसे लिखे I tell them कि यार मेरे according this can be the theme but then
Yes, ma'am.
again my perception and their perception is
It's different
different.
from other person's perception.
That's true. I can give you only the theme, but ultimately that theme should accustomed to your psyche also. No?
Yes.
So
Yes.
you believe that we have to be genuine, we have to be real, we have to be original.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. And so thank you very much, Wade, for taking your time and coming here. I wish you all the best for your training and may God give you all the strength to do all the tasks wonderfully. You have studied in Sainik school, so काफी सारा पता ही होगा already. No?
Yes, ma'am. I think this would help me in with my training in the academy.
Yeah, it will definitely. It will definitely. Thank you, Wade.